Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. Last time we got back to Maxia after having our defiant decision that we weren't going to, come back here and we were going to save the other world. And we're about to have a grand tour of things. So you know what? Let's start with Niakara? I almost forgot his name, even though I'm like literally running across the thing that says the Niakara Spirit Way. I could just warp to it, but I kind of want to do the run. Besides, it shouldn't be too far. It's interesting as I get near the end of this game. It would be incorrect to say that I'm sad. But I definitely do feel like I'm coming to the end of something. I've already, I can sense the end approaching. Wow, that sounds really morbid. I'm sorry. And because of that, I've already kind of started formulating my opinion of the game. As you guys know, whenever I beat a game, I always have like a postscript where I talk about it as a whole. And yeah, this game is really special. I'm not going to go into it too deeply, but this game is really, really, really impressive. I'm very happy with it. It's one of those moments where I'm just I don't necessarily want it to end, but obviously it needs to. I'm not gonna. I just will never upload again, and then I never have to beat the game. So I'm probably looking for Ivar. Ivor. He has a weird way of pronouncing his name, and I haven't heard it spoken in long enough that I've forgotten. How do you know the four great spirits are back? They're not helping you. And we just walked into the village and hello. Hello?
Welcome home, Lord Maxwell.
Thank you.
Where is everyone?
You've been talking to them.
They were besieged by a spirit.
Muse attacked this village after you died.
She did what?
Oh, did we forget to mention that?
I'm so sorry. I couldn't do anything.
Nor could I. In that regard, I am no
Well,
better.
at least, she, came to a realization about that very quickly.
Tell me the extent of the damage.
Of course.
So if Mila is actually a spirit now, does she have arts?
So she killed the elders. I feared that she might.
You did?
They were the ones who had heard stories of the schism.
Muse said her duty was to kill everyone who knew about it.
But the elders only passed down stories. They had no idea that they were true.
Well, I'm glad that Mila didn't know that, or she would have wiped out the whole village.
There was no reason to kill them over it.
I think Muse has lost sight of
Yeah,
what
she's
she
just
needs to
following
do.
orders at this point. She's lost the ability to think for herself. At least temporarily, I hope temporarily.
We have to stop her.
That is my duty.
So interesting. I kind of expected we would run into Ivor here. I'm a little bit sad we haven't. 'Cause I kind of wanted a culmination to his story about how he was actually in love with Mila. And, to come to terms with the fact that Mila doesn't know how to love. Maybe he and Jude will go drinking at some point.
I wonder what Drisella's
We're
doing
seeing
now.
everyone.
She's probably busy missing you.
I do hope the loss of Lord Klein hasn't been too hard on her.
Yep, not in here. I have to assume he's just straight up ditched. Because I definitely do not see him. And that is unfortunate. But fine, we will go... Well, no, we'll go in order. So, Hamil next. Wow, we went from sad music to sad music. At least there's variety. That's right, Hamil basically got wiped out by Fedmont. I'm a little surprised no one's back here. Because it's been long enough, they could definitely have started to repopulate. If you know what I mean. Okay, I was like, I saw a word. Anyone in here? There is someone in here. Hello. The village went attacked while I was out working the fields. Everyone I've known is in ruin. Do you have any idea where they flee to? The only place I can think of is the Aldi Sea Haven. Do you know there's the other villagers made it there? You could go to the Aldi Sea Haven. That's an idea. Wonder how long he's been standing in this room starving. Because when I would come through Hamil, I didn't actually go into any of the houses. Man, this place makes me think of Zhao. And that's not necessarily something I want to think about. There's really no reason to come down here, but I'm kind of curious what Elise will do.
So this is where they kept you.
Because I was going to say, this is like a final tour before we go in.
How long were you in here?
I'm not sure.
Really long, or kinda short. It was a blur.
What would have happened to you if we hadn't come along?
The big man always used to say that I should try and get along with the
The
villagers.
big man? What? You don't want to use Zhao's name? Or is this a scene I'm supposed to get a lot earlier?
So that maybe I could live here one day.
I'm sure he meant well by that. But you can't just ask a kid to live alone in some strange
Obviously you
town.
can.
There sure are a lot of barrels here.
Don't drink from those! They're full of strange juice that makes you dizzy.
This is porridge wine. It's a type of liquor that glows in the
Wait,
dark.
why do you need liquid clothes? Just in case there's a power outage that you can still find your booze?
The longer it ferments, the mellower the taste and glow. After 10 years, it'll shimmer like the moon. That's why they call the top shelf version Moonlight.
Interesting.
You sure know a lot about it.
Naturally.
This flavor certainly is deep and rich. This may be one of the best things I've had.
You can't... Meal it, you're a spirit now. You literally can't get drunk.
Hey, that's stealing.
Don't worry. Something like this won't faze me. Oh, nothing bad's gonna... Oh!
Okay, that was terribly animated.
But it just did.
I just said it makes you dizzy.
It went straight to her legs.
This is definitely a scene I was supposed to get a long time ago.
I never would have guessed that was Maxwell's weakness.
Interesting. I came here for, like, final things. Let me go back in and see if... No, okay. Should have gotten that a long time ago. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and go to the Sea Haven. They wanted the Aladi Sea Haven. What? Doesn't know if there's anyone here from Hamil. So, they really are all dead! Wow, that's quite the camera angle. T-Bow isn't a weird thing, he's T-Bow! Please excuse my daughter's manner. I'm Laura, former merchant. I'm afraid so. My business failed in Vermont. We couldn't afford to stay in the city any longer. Right here I'm from Ajul, hoping to make a new start in a new land. Oh, then you should go check out Hamil! Everyone's gone, so the town's in trouble! What do you mean? I see. You know, it may have been fate that brought us together today. We'll try our luck in Hamil. To be honest, no. My family and I are together, we'll be okay. And the fact that Muse's been taken care of. Besides, my wife's always saying I'm too passive. They're taking life by the horns. But Mommy says she loves how easygoing you are, Daddy. You guys are the weird ones. Why? I love Tipo so much. I can't do his voice, but I love him. And this is thank you for your help. Maybe we meet again someday. I got Shiba dog ears. That's good. I'm also supposed to go... I thought there was a... like, swamp. Is it considered a dungeon? Facepalming Marsh. Because Rowan was talking about it.
It's difficult to believe this whole area used to be a dry wasteland.
It's difficult to believe a lot of things you say, Rowan.
We were taught a great tsunami did this 20 years ago. It was right when the former king of Azul was leading his army into battle against
Yeah, and then
Rashagal.
freaking Alvin's boat showed up.
Wait, Rowan, you were a tactician in that battle,
You
weren't
already
you?
know that, Jude.
Yes, I was. It's hard to believe it's already been so long. This is the place where Princess Carrie died.
Oh, I didn't even know Princess Carrie was a thing.
Noctigal's sister.
Even he wouldn't dare to defy her. If she was still alive, Rashagal's history would have turned out quite a bit differently.
She must have been a fearsome woman if she could keep Noctigal in check.
Quite the opposite. She was a gentle, easygoing soul. Noctigal was always at his
Yeah,
kindest.
I think it's more of an issue that Noctigal didn't want to disappoint her, or didn't want to scare her.
But her gentle demeanor masked an indomitable spirit. The meek had no greater ally than her. She even chose to accompany the army as a medic, so that she could save as many lives as possible.
A princess working as a medic? She must have been one hell of a woman.
Unfortunately, her story did
Well,
not
obviously
end
she's
happily.
dead.
Their brothers feared Noctigal would distinguish himself by leading Rashagal to victory.
Wait, there were brothers? Oh, wow, okay. No, I'm already guessing that there were brothers, and then Noctigal, they, like, set up Noctigal, but they ended up getting the princess killed. And so Noctigal put his brothers to the sword.
So instead, they revoked his authority to lead the army just before the battle began. In his place, they sent an incompetent buffoon of a general who squandered every advantage Rashagal had.
Why would they do that?
They must have feared Noctigal more than their own
And
enemies.
rightly so, because I've never heard of them, which means Noctigal took care of business.
Just as Rashagal was facing defeat, the tsunami came and forced the remnants of both armies to retreat. But Princess Carrie's unit was among the unlucky ones that were caught in the wave. It was a grave error on my part. Amidst the confusion, I didn't notice that her unit was in the path of danger.
You didn't notice that her unit was the one in the path of danger, or that any unit was in the path of danger?
If I had given her unit clearer orders, Carrie would still be alive.
Wait a minute. Were you two together?
Define together.
We were worlds apart in both age and class, but we had pledged our futures to each other. Noctigal was the only one who approved of our union. But that's an old story, and one perhaps...
I've always
best
liked
forgotten.
this. I also liked Raven's version of this in Vesperia, where it was just like, okay, I will tell you a little bit of it, but let's not focus. This is a long time ago. But I've always... characters that are support characters and don't have a huge role in the actual story, I love little moments like this that give that like flesh out their histories. Okay. Now, I know Jude needs to go to LaRonda, but I don't know why. For some reason, I want to go to Jean Du and see Alvin's mom and see if I can do anything with that. because that's definitely something that's a storyline that has not actually occurred yet.
Guess I better do something with Mom's house. And while I'm at it, I should see Isla too.
Okay, I'm glad that... what I'm going to actually do is go to all the ones that I can think to go to, and then probably just drop into every other city. Because like that, there was nothing that was actually prompting me to come here, except for the fact that I remembered that this was a story thread. So I want to get as many of those off memory, and then, you know, just bumble into the rest of them, because I do want to, like, see as much of this game as possible. I don't want to... I'm not going to be like, oh no, I must see every nook and cranny of the game. You know, I don't want to use a guide and not miss stuff, because that defeats the whole purpose.
This is where your mother lives.
Did she die? I don't remember her dying. I remember her being there the last time we were here.
Yeah.
You're back?
Hey, Isla. I got your letter.
I don't remember anything about a letter.
Mom's dead.
Well, I guess that also took care of the seeing Isla part.
You already buried her?
Could I have saved his mom? I definitely didn't want to let her die, but I never seemed to get any follow-up to that quest.
That's right. I'm so sorry. When I got here, she had already departed.
Mom. Why did you do this?
Wow, that's... I mean, like, Alvin lost, his, like, I don't know, I don't want to call her a former girlfriend, but his former lover, and then at some point got a letter saying his mom was dead as well. I do not remember this letter ever coming up before, though.
I'm sorry.
I'm okay. There's actually a part of me that's kind of relieved now. Gonna scold me for that?
A human life is a heavy thing. If you were carrying your mother's burden for her, it's only natural that you'd feel that way.
That's incredibly insightful from Mila, who has no idea.
Never thought you'd be the one to console me. Alright, enough of this. Isla, how did she really die?
What? If you mean the cause of death, it was a sudden paroxysm of...
You don't think it was the poison? Because my mother knew that you were mixing it into her food.
Why would Isla kill Alvin's mom?
What?
Remember how she'd have those lucid moments? She told me about the poison in a letter.
She lied. If she knew about it, why did she eat?
That's not how you deny.
Don't strain yourself. You never were a good liar.
If you knew that Isla was poisoning your mom, why didn't you come back before now?
It's you and that group of yours' fault for trapping me here.
Wait, stop.
God damn. Holy shitballs! So Isla was poisoning Alvin's mom in retribution for trapping her in... But she was only trapped because she agreed to help... Oh my...
Isla went to the royal hunting grounds.
How do we know that?
Damn it. After her!
How do we know she went to the royal hunting grounds of all places? Can I leave? Is this like an optional boss fight with Isla? Because, you know, I kind of begrudgingly forgave her before, but now she's just straight up murdering people. And for very, very spurious reasons. I remember you guys were hard.
Stay alert, everyone!
I don't think so.
Whoa!
Savage roar!
Hey, looky here!
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, is this her? Well, you certainly ran a while.
Why did you poison Alvin's mother?
Yeah, that's... She had nothing to do... If you did... I know that she didn't really want to care for her anymore, but that'd be one thing. I could even probably handle neglect, but... I mean, I couldn't handle neglect, but I could handle like seeing a letter and being like, "Dude, I'm not doing this anymore. If you don't come back in the next like 5 days, I'm gonna stop going to her house." But poison is a very active and deliberate act.
Because she was holding her back. So long as Mom was alive, Isla could never get her happy ending.
Exactly.
I was actually coming to take her away now.
I don't want anything more to do with
Yeah,
Exodus.
I killed Exodus.
All I want to do is live a normal, happy life. I worked so hard just to be able to do that.
I'm tempted to walk away and just let Alvin do what Alvin wants to do.
Did my mother suffer? Good. That's the one thing I was worried about.
You're going to let her go?
She killed your mother!
Mom knew she wasn't long for this world.
Wow, that's incredibly forgiving for Alvin.
She told me so in her last letter. She asked me to set Isla free after she died.
She knew? And she still...
Yep. Even though it meant she'd never return to the home she loved so much.
I don't believe you. You're just going to blackmail me again. I have to destroy all the evidence. I have to erase my former self.
Why are you blaming Alvin for the fact that he is able to blackmail you? He had nothing to do with your past choices.
Or else I'll never be truly happy.
You need to stop killing things in order to try and become happy.
Wait! Isla, stop!
Isla!
Did she just jump? Isla, you are dumb as...
How is she doing?
Thanks to your first aid, her injuries have...
Good, I was going to say, it's... I actually would have preferred that Alvin just straight up shot her and she fell. To, like, she just chooses to jump off... What?
But...
Mommy, why are you leaving me?
God damn it.
Please don't sell me. I promise I won't complain about being hungry. Please. Mommy.
How could this happen?
You were there, dude.
don't worry, Isla. I'm here. I'll always be here for you, whether you get better or not.
Isla is lucky to have you.
And lucky Alvin is not as vengeful as I would be. I guarantee... if it were me and someone killed my mom, I would not have Alvin's restraint. I'm not sure that I would straight up kill them. I don't think I have that in me. But I would absolutely, like, turn them over to the authorities in a fucking heartbeat.
But it's so sad.
Are you sure it's okay for us to stay here?
Oh, is this Alvin's mom's room?
I don't mind. She'll be safe here. They don't know about this place, but I'm taking the gun belt with me. It's been in my family for a long time. I promised my mom I'd take it home with me.
Then I hope you find your way back home.
I already have.
It's the least I can do for her. She was a great mom.
Well, that's very... mixed feelingsy. So what is happening in Canvalar without Gaius? It seems like something's happening in every significant city.
What is it?
Do you think we could go back to the
Why would we want to go? We were just there, Elise.
You mean go back to Labari Hollow? Why would you want to go there?
Oh, of course. If that's where you grew up, you might remember
We
something
were
about
just
your past.
there, Elise.
I'm sorry. I know we don't have much time. No trouble at all. Besides, maybe you'll remember something that inspires you to new heights.
That's certainly a possibility. Let's try to get back to Labari Hollow.
Well, not for a while. There's a lot of other things I want to do first. I want to check what's happening here, I want to take Jude home, and I want to go to Charlton. I might have 2 episodes of just going around the world. All around the world.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm just charging what I gotta charge to stay in business.
Hey, things are tough for everyone. We can't afford to pay these prices.
Hey, let's all calm
Why
down.
are, the guards are already dealing with it.
What? You're taking the soldier's side? I can't believe this. Stop it.
No one took any side. Are you daft? I'm kind of taking their side now.
Carla!
Hey, I know you. You're close with His Highness.
What exactly is your connection to Gaia?
We already know that. She's his sister.
He just summons me here sometimes, that's all. I heard he was away, so I came to see if everything was all right.
Well, you were certainly right to be concerned.
I'm afraid so. With King Gaius and the Chimeriad gone, the domestic stability of Azul is beginning to unravel. But I still can't believe that things have regressed this far, this quickly. It's simply pathetic.
Is it that bad?
Clearly, the weak must be tended to, constantly, or they'll disrupt
Yep, you're definitely his sister.
I guess it's too much to ask for everyone to grow strong. It's hopeless.
Hold on. Maybe they'll never know what it's like to be as strong as Gaius, but that doesn't make them hopeless.
How can you deny it? You see
If you
what's
scroll about
happening
prices,
here.
I see 2 people with their own viewpoints, and each of them are striving to win the argument. How do you say that makes them weak? You're stupid. Okay, that's not true. You're not stupid, but...
My brother Erston sacrificed his family for these people, and this is what happens?
Wait, what?
You're Gaius' sister?
Yes, you wanted to know Gaius' real name? It's Erston Outway.
Well, I kind of already figured that, but thank you.
I believe that my brother forged his philosophy partly as a way to atone for what he did to me. That's why he wanted to be the king. And because of that, I thought I could forgive him. But looking at this, I don't know anymore. If this is what his efforts amounted to, then give me my brother back!
Hey, come on. If the guard's undermanned, I can help out. I know my way around a
Dude,
sword.
you don't look like it. You look kind of pudgy.
But only official soldiers are allowed to fight.
Hey, it's obvious we're gonna need some help to get through this.
Listen, I'll talk to the other unions about the skyrocketing food prices.
But if this situation drags on, things will only get worse.
That doesn't mean you can't do anything about it.
The boy is right. Forget about what we can't do and let's
That
focus
is the
on what
first
we
step to
can.
solving a problem.
Jude. I hate to say it, but I think we have to face the facts. Everything King Gaius did
That
was
is the
for
ultimate
naught.
flaw in his plan, is that he can't control what will happen once he's not here anymore.
Are you sure about that?
Lady Carla, we may not be the kind of people that King Gaius would consider strong.
But that doesn't mean we can't do for ourselves the same things that he's always done for us.
I want to know that I've done everything that I can, so I can hold my head high when King Gaius returns.
Thank you, all of you.
I kind of thought that would go the other way, as just a summary of the fact that, yes, Gaius' plan has a fatal flaw, which Jude already identified.
If the news of my identity spreads, it will only make trouble for King Gaius. We'll probably never see each other again. But I'm glad I was able to meet all of you.
Oh, from what people told me, you show up prominently in the sequel.
I suppose we should be going ourselves.
Jude, seeing you follow your own path has helped me erase any doubts I had about mine. Maybe that's the same thing Gaius felt when he first met you.
Great, I led Gaius down this path. Or reinforced him down his path. Okay. And then I want to go to Jude's home. And lastly, to Charlton. Charlton will probably be the last place I go in this episode. Most likely. No promises. But I definitely want a resolution to Jude's family arc.
Please, calm down. We need to deal with this rationally.
Mom, what's going on?
Jude, there's been a cave-in at the mine.
What? But I thought the mine was closed.
Not anymore. We thought we'd found a new vein, and we were just beginning to explore it.
Was there anyone
Obviously, that's why
inside?
they're freaking out.
Well, one of our miners is trapped, and...
And your father.
Oh, looks like I know what I have to do.
Dr. Mathis? Jude, what
You need to ask?
We'll save them, of course. We're rounding up people to head to the...
I don't have time for your slow rounding.
Wait, if you rush in there without knowing what caused the first cave-in, you could get caught in one too.
We know it's dangerous, but we owe Dr. Mathis our lives.
Which is why he wouldn't want you to waste them on a suicide mission.
I'll go.
First, we'll go check out what happened. Don't worry, I've been through that entire mine.
Jude is right. Let us handle this.
Okay, be
Don't
careful
worry.
in there.
I may not make it to Charlton. I didn't even see him.
Dad!
That was a very delayed reaction, Jude.
Jude, is that you?
You've hurt your eyes.
It's nothing. I just got some rock dust in them during the cave-in. Never mind me. He needs help.
He's unconscious. It looks like he hit his head on a rock.
Don't move him. There's internal bleeding in his brain.
Fortunately, the cave-in wasn't too big. Gnome says it won't collapse further.
This is obviously something that has to happen after we go to the other world.
Got it. Leia, head back to the clinic and get ready to receive the patient.
What about you?
I'm going to treat him using healer. It's dangerous to move him like this.
That seems a little bit unscientific. I want to treat him using a healer.
You're going to try and stop cranial bleeding with healer? If you make a mistake, you'll kill him instantly.
I know, but I have to do it.
If only I could see properly.
It's okay. This is my decision to make.
It's okay, I may be killing one of your patients. Don't worry about it.
Jude.
We'll leave him in Jude's hands. Leia, get to town.
I'm
as soon as
surprised
you
the
can.
4 can't just be like, okay, he's fine.
On my way.
All right, here we
I
go.
get that this is one of Jude's, like, becoming a man segments, but seriously. You're trying to use one of the most basic healing arts in the game at the end when we've got the 4 great spirits with us. Like, why wouldn't you use Nurse?
The miner's condition has stabilized.
And it looks like I can see again.
No pun intended.
I was really on pins and needles there.
The miner said to thank you for saving him. You did well, Jude.
Oh no, I didn't do anything special.
You all have things you need to do. You shouldn't be wasting any more time here.
Jeez, Doc. Don't get all sentimental or anything.
I'm afraid we'll be taking Jude with us again.
You don't need to ask my permission. He can make his own decisions now. Jude, your judgment was absolutely
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Dad.
I still think there's probably a better thing to use. I mean, that's the problem. Is everyone with cranial bleeding just someone that might die any second? Because if there, is there not a better art to use?
Take care.
He's changed, hasn't he?
So have you.
Ah, he just learned to do what he should have already been doing.
Please ignore the fact I tried to stop him.
You said the same thing when he first learned how to walk and talk. And you looked just as proud then as you do now.
Of course. Who wouldn't be proud to see their child grow?
You better watch out. Pretty soon you won't be the only Dr. Mathis. Still want to know what your connection with Exodus was, because you were definitely getting those birds. And it's very likely, now that I know that you're from Olympus.
Oh no! I think I left something at the clinic.
What did you lose?
It was, kind of like a notebook. I gotta go pick it up.
Fine, let's go take a look when we get the chance.
Fine. I was going to end the episode, but if we're literally, like, at the clinic, go find a notebook. I will totally forget next time if I don't.
How is she, Doc? My sister will be able to walk again someday, right?
Calm down, Soren.
Didn't I already run into a guy named Soren at the other city?
To cut to the point, yes. If Marna has surgery, she'll be able to walk again.
Really?
All right.
The problem is the post-surgical recovery. She will require extensive
what did she
physical
do?
therapy.
Will it hurt?
Enough to make even a grown-up cry.
That's not what I heard. They said you could use some sort of machine to make her walk again.
I don't know where you heard that. No such machine exists.
Don't worry. I know you can get through it. I was hurt badly when I was a kid too. But thanks to Dr. Mathis's physical therapy, I'm as good as new. Really? Yep. And don't I look great now? If I do say so myself.
If anything, she's got too much energy.
Leia told me how hard her physical therapy was.
I don't remember anything about this.
Yeah, that's why she's so happy to help someone else through it.
Interesting. I guess this is just to find out about a little bit of Leia's past.
Do you know how Leia got hurt?
Not really.
She told me it was a Spyrex explosion.
The physical therapy really was extraordinarily hard. But Leia never gave up.
You know, she told me it was you that, Never mind. That was just girl talk.
I forget I'm a girl sometimes.
Dr. Mathis may seem like kind of a jerk, but he's a great doctor. Believe in
I
him
love
and work
that.
hard.
Jude, if you're back in town, why not rest here a bit? Your mother will be thrilled.
Wow, this is a longer scene than I thought.
I see. So that's what those kids from this afternoon came here for.
Wait, what?
So, what are you going to do?
Nothing. I disposed of them in the old
Oh wow, this is a lot deeper than I thought it would be.
I won't ever let that tragedy happen again.
It's not your fault, Doc. After all, you saved her life.
At the old Vikal mine, huh?
You need help with anything?
It's nothing.
God dang. Okay, well next time we go to the old Vikal mine. That is the mine that has been consistently keeping me from getting stuff done because it was hard.
Is something wrong?
We haven't seen Soren all day.
He's not one to leave his sister's side. Maybe we should look for him.
Alright.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
we know, Jude.
Do you know where he is?
Last night he said something about the old Vikal mine.
What? That place is infested with monsters.
Are you sure that's where he went?
No, I'm not. But we can't ignore the possibility that he did.
Alright. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and save. I will leave that sub-event in order to remind me to go there next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Next time we will continue seeing the world. I don't think we're quite ready to end yet.